Anyway, okay, let's talk about you. Okay, American life. You talk about your life, yourself, and everybody's American dream. And how did you realize that being famous is not that positive value itself?
Well, I guess just from life experience, just, you know, for the past 20 years I've been famous, and I've realized that, you know, and I've realized many of my dreams, but I've also realized that a lot of those things, like fame and fortune, success, are sometimes they can be a trap, and they can distract you from what's really important in life. And if you don't have the right set of rules to live by, if you don't have the right, if you don't follow the laws of the universe, essentially, that none of those things, actually those things will bring you the opposite of what you think they're going to bring you.
Do you think I'm satisfied? I'd like to express my extreme point of view. I'm not.
And the song you repeat, do you think I'm satisfied? But after 20 years on the top, aren't you satisfied about what you got?
I'm very grateful. I feel very blessed to have had the success I've had and to have all the things that I do have, but I understand also why I have it and what is the difference between what's real and what isn't real. And if you took it all away, if the world blew up or the world came to an end, I know that what's going to last in terms of my energy and what I put out into the world has got nothing to do with how many records I sold. It's not, that has nothing to do with it. I think what I leave behind, what I'm remembered by is how I treat people, and how what I've taught people, not how much money I have.
Okay.
So, does that answer your question?
Sorry?
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
What do you mean it's okay?
No, it's all right.
Just all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pull your jacket down a little bit.
I'm going to take it off.
No, that's fine. That's okay, too. So that's fine. Then I should take it off the next one. Please.
Okay, let's
It's
talk
better
about...
to just be naked in these interviews. I've come to understand.
That's good.
Let's talk about your closing rap in American life.
Let's talk about my clothes.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Okay.
My closing rap, my rap, yes.
Yeah, the rap, the final part of the song, you know.
Uh-huh.
This is the first time you're rapping singles Vogue, you know, in the early 90s.
Vogue.
And yeah, and what's your relation with the hip-hop music, hip-hop world nowadays?
Well, I like some hip-hop music. I like the beats, the bass line. I mean, I love certain hip-hop artists like Eminem and Missy Elliott. So, yeah, it's inspiring.
Okay. Is it true that the first idea for American Life title was a Jewish word?
Was what?
Was a Jewish word.
A Hebrew word.
Okay, yeah. And the meaning of that word?
Ein Sof?
Yeah.
That was a joke. I said that on an interview in television. I said I was going to call my album Ein Sof, which means endless. Endless, the endless, yeah. Like no end and no beginning.
You're talking about religion in your music, about God, you know, and religion and God and love can be the right answer to what human beings need now, really.
Well, I don't think that religion and God are the same thing. I think they're very different.
Yeah.
I think God is a universal life force, and I think religion separates people. So what I do is I talk about God in the positive sense, and I talk about religion in the negative sense. And so what's your question? Do I think that God can what?
If God is the answer to what the human beings really need now, God or religion or love, you know?
I think we're the answer. I think we hold the key. We are infinitely responsible for everything that happens in the world. all God does is provide us with choices to make. And we have the power of God in that we can create or we can destruct. And it's up to us. I think what religion tries to tell us is that it's not up to us, that we have to give all of our power away to another entity. But I don't believe that, and but I do believe that it is. I do believe that the teachings of Jesus Christ, essentially, at their core, is the only thing that matters, and that is to love your neighbor as yourself. I mean, it sounds like a saying in a chocolate box, but in fact, it's the hardest thing in the world for everybody to remember to do.
Okay. And you know that Italian TV and all over the world, TV is full of reality shows like Pop Idol, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You think that you, at the really very beginning of your career, would have participated to this reality show? No?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Because I don't want to compete against other people. But I'm happy that I came up the way I came up, and I don't think I would have gone that route.
Okay. I got two questions from two friends of yours, Italian friends of yours. And the first one is, the front cover of your CD
Yes.
Seems to be inspired by Che Guevara.
Yes, that is correct.
Are you close to the famous Che?
Yeah, we're best friends.
Oh, really? No.
No, I see him as a revolutionary, and he had a revolutionary spirit. I don't necessarily agree with, you know, the Communist Party manifesto, but I believe that, you know, there are aspects of socialism which are good, and I like what he represents, and I was feeling revolutionary when I wrote all of my songs.
Yeah. And the second question is, what kind of music do you listen to in your own life when you don't listen to Madonna?
I listen to a lot of soundtracks for movies.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of soundtracks?
I listened to the soundtrack to Almodovar's film,
Yeah.
Talk to Her, the Frida Kahlo movie, that's amazing soundtrack. What else do I listen to? I listen to the soundtracks to Emir Kusturica's movies.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Yugoslavian film director.
Mm-hmm. So you like soundtracks?
Yeah, because they're moody and atmospheric and
You can get some different modes.
Yeah.
And now I'd like to know, being a mother, it changed your attitude towards music.
Being a who?
Being mother.
A mother.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. She said model. It's like, excuse me? Has it changed my attitude towards music? Well, it's changed my attitude towards life.
Yeah.
So of course it affects me as an artist, as a songwriter.
What do your children think of your music?
I think they like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think it's groovy.
Yeah. In your 2 decades of your career,
Yeah.
you've been a model, an actress, a singer, a manager, everything. Which
One thing I've never been is a model.
No. Yeah. You are a model. You know.
No, I'm not. I'm a performance artist.
Yeah, you're not an artist. Yeah, definitely. But you're.
No, I'm a performance artist.